Claressa Shields has been copying Remy Ma's whole aesthetic, outfits, energy, everything. And Remy finally noticed. Baby, the copy walked into the same room as the original. Let's get into it. Welcome back to Tea with Stella, where the tea is always hot, the receipts are always ready, and we never sugarcoat a single thing. I'm Stella. If you're new here, hit subscribe and turn on those bells. To my regulars, you already knew today was the day. The cup is full. Let's spill it. Now, before anything else, let's talk about the energy Claressa has been bringing lately. This woman has been on every platform reminding everybody she has money now. The house, the pool, the court, the gym, the millions. Baby, we heard you the first time.
And I got a good man. Yeah, talk to me. Talk to me. You still broke. You still broke. It's just miserable and sad. That's all they doing. That's you wish you can be in place. You doing all that. You doing all that. Yes, my life is very peaceful. Who is this who said that? Kel. Yes, my life is very, very, very peaceful. I live in a 7-bedroom house. I got a pool in the back with a basketball court. I got a gym in the basement. I got millions of dollars. I can buy what I want. Yeah. All that. And I'm happy as fuck. And I got a good man. Yeah, talk to me. There you go. It's nothing that just how y'all can write words and y'all can make posts in capitals and y'all can blaze and y'all can post old pictures. I can too.
Read that energy. This is not a woman comfortable in her success. This is a woman desperately trying to convince somebody, and that somebody might just be herself. Because when you are truly secure, you do not list your blessings like a receipt every time someone looks at you sideways. She came from struggle, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. But to climb out and then use money as a weapon against others, that is not growth. That is resentment in a designer label. Her money is so new, it still has the tags on it. Remy has money too. You know how often Remy talks about it? She doesn't. She just lives it. And that difference, baby, that is called class. And class cannot be purchased no matter how big your house is. So now let's get to why we are really here. Because this stopped being about attitude a long time ago. Claressa has been allegedly copying Remy Ma's style, not in a subtle inspired by way. Direct replication, same outfits, same aesthetics, same visual presentation that Remy built over decades, suddenly showing up on Claressa right after Remy wears it. Critics have been pointing this out for weeks, and then Remy noticed. And when Remy noticed, she responded, not desperately, the way only an original can.
I don't know if it's mayonnaise, but it's good.
For Peyton NFL Man of the Year presented by Nationwide. It is Tom Wagner. What an incredible honor this is. It's not about the stats. It's not about what happens on the field. It's about Walter's legacy and fulfilling that legacy.
Can't copy that. That's awesome.
Walter's legacy
What happened?
and fulfilling that legacy.
Can't copy that. That's awesome.
Walter's
What
legacy
happened?
and fulfilling that legacy.
Can't copy that. That's awesome.
That was not a woman who feels threatened. That was a correction from a woman who has officially seen enough. And let's be clear, this is not just some random celebrity whose style got bitten. This is the wife, the woman whose marriage Claressa allegedly walked into. And now she wants the style too. Baby, you cannot be Claressa Shields and Remy Ma at the same time. The original is already taken. When strangers with no dog in the fight are pointing out the same pattern, it is not a coincidence anymore. It is a personality. Full transparency on this next clip. I do not know whose podcast this is. If anyone knows, drop it in the comments so we can give proper credit. But what this woman said, she said it clearly, and she said it with receipts.
Lonely. I definitely think she is in competition with Remy. I mean, if he's your man, you shouldn't be in competition. But I mean, he's your man, but he's her husband. They haven't got a divorce for a reason.
Is the competition the baby?
No,
How else
I
can
think
Remy
all of it
compete?
is. I think all of it. I think that's why she's saying I'm going to have a baby next year, and keep saying it because she's jealous of the baby.
I thought that a
think that's
little
why
bit.
she's saying my body T. She's jealous of how Remy looks. She don't look like that. I'm just saying Clarissa's not an ugly girl, but let's just be truthful. We got eyes. Remy looks better than Claressa. I don't care how young Claressa is. Remy looks better than her, and so I think that's what all that. I didn't never have surgery. I have because she's in competition with his wife. Let's call it what it is.
That woman has zero stake in this situation, no reason to take sides. And she arrived at the exact same conclusion. When complete strangers can see the pattern, it is not a pattern anymore. It is a blueprint. And the baby obsession, let's talk about that. Every interview, every live, Claressa bringing up having babies young, not waiting, her body being ready. Baby Remy Ma had a pregnancy that came later in life. They struggled. They went through IVF. That baby was fought for in every possible way. And now every single dig about age, about body, about timing is pointed in one direction. This is not baby planning. This is a chess move. And the board is easy to read.
I want to have a baby next year. We already have it planned out. I'm going to have a baby next year. And then after I go through my stuff, then I'll come back and fight some more, and then probably have another one and then do the same thing again. Like, I don't want to wait till I'm, 40, 43, whatever, after my career to have my kids. Right. I want to be able to run at the park with my kids and stuff like that. I don't want to be too old. So I think that keeping my body in shape, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I think that'll also help me too while I'm going through this whole body and life changing stuff,
Sacred moments do not sound like press releases. Read that again. That was not a woman sharing a beautiful life plan. That was a woman sending a message, and we all know exactly who it was for. And here is what ties everything together. Papoose did not want to be publicly seen with Claressa. He was comfortable hiding underneath his marriage to Remy with zero accountability. Remy pulled that curtain back herself, and now he allegedly hates the social media attention, but Claressa keeps putting him on every live, every post, every platform. She is not building a relationship, baby. She is building his exit strategy for him. One day he will say exactly what he has already set up. I told you I do not like this. Door opens. He walks through it. She is handing him the key and does not even realize it. And then came the moment that said everything without saying a word. Remy showed up to the NFL game. No drama, no desperation, just a custom outfit and 4 words that broke the internet.
Lonely. I definitely think she is in competition with Remy. I mean, if he's your man, you shouldn't be in competition, but I mean, he's your man, but he's her husband.
Y'all, get in that comment.
Custom means it cannot be copied. She already knew that. That is exactly why she said it. That was not a fashion moment. That was a message. Remy stood in front of every camera and said, try to find this one. And the beauty of it, she never said Claressa's name. She did not need to. The original never has to prove itself. The copy always does. You cannot copy class. You cannot copy legacy. You cannot copy decades of presence. And deep down, I think Claressa knows that. And that knowledge is exactly what is driving all of this. So that is today's tea. A wealth flex that exposed insecurity. A style copy that Remy clocked from a mile away, a baby announcement that sounded more like a dig than a dream, and a custom outfit that said everything without saying anything at all. 2 questions for the comments. Do you think Claressa realizes she is copying Remy? Or is she completely in denial? And at what point does imitation stop being flattery and start being obsession? Drop it below. I read every single one. If today's cup hit right, Like, subscribe to Tea with Stella and share this with somebody who needs to see it. I'm Stella. The tea is always hot here, and I'll see you in the next one.